there?
I was a cadet at Castlebrook for a while, but I quit. At first it was so good, but then Captain Richards. We called him Captain Dick. What a bastard. He thought he could come into our barracks anytime. One night after lights were out, a bunch of us girls were playing Truth or Dare. He must have been outside hiding and listening. All of a sudden, the door opened, and there he was.
Well, well. Having a party, I see. After lights out. Girls, you have a choice. Running the course tomorrow until you drop, or I join your game?
Well, at first we were relieved, because it meant that we wouldn't get punished. But then
It's my turn.
he started getting weird and wanting us to do things. Well, we didn't know what to do. He was our captain, and we'd been told to obey him, always, no matter what. He brought me outside. The things he made me do was terrible. And then, as I went back to the barracks, he told me.
This is our secret. If you tell anyone, you'll be in big trouble. Anyway, nobody will believe you. It's your word against mine.
I felt so dirty. I just curled myself up into a ball and cried until I fell asleep.
The girls weren't the only ones he came on to. He got me too. Good evening, sir.
At ease. Cadets have come to relieve one of you. Cadet Jacobson, you stay. Cadet Rodick, you may go.
Sir.
Well, Mark, I've been wanting to get to know you a little better. So why don't you come over and sit here so we can have a talk?
It was terrible. I was so confused. He came on as such a nice guy, and then he started touching my body, and he wanted me to touch him. And it told me that it was our secret, and then I wanted it.
I wonder how many other kids he screwed up. Now I wish I would have talked about it. Maybe it could have stopped them.
He was stopped. I was so angry, I kept wondering, why me? I decided to talk to my sergeant. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but he got me help right away. When the social worker came, he kept telling me, it's not your fault. That really helped me get through everything.
It took me a long time to talk about it. But when I finally did, it felt good. The churning in my stomach just didn't stop. Sometimes I can still feel it. But now I can remember all the good times in Cadets too.